Hello, you lovely internet people. It is currently June the 12th, 2015 for me right now, which is a Friday for me. And for you guys, this will come up on Saturday, hopefully. So, like I was talking about in the last episode that came out today, episode 10, right now, since it is Friday and I have time, I will be trying to make batches of videos in this one day in order to get ahead on these videos so then I can make more content on other stuff. And it should all work out. In fact, Steam's summer sales have started today, I believe. And if that is true, then I can pick up some new games and try to play those and see how that goes. And yes, that is my plan as of now. Also, I'm gonna spill in some real life stuff that's been going on for me. I don't know. I guess I'm comfortable with telling the internet this. I am currently in 8th grade, and being in 8th grade is basically, I think it's still primary school for people in European countries, or is it just the UK? I'm not sure, but I think that's primary school. But here in America, in 8th grade, before you enter high school, which is secondary school, you graduate. I have no idea if it works differently in other systems at all. It probably is pretty similar in other systems. But I will be graduating soon. To be more specific, I will be graduating on the 18th of June, which is the Thursday of next week. But anyway, that's not the important part. The important part is that today I had my luncheon, which is pretty much just going and eating lunch with your buds and stuff from 8th grade, dressing nicely and stuff. And I decided to wear a dress to that. Simple as that, wearing a dress. I'll post the picture right about now. I don't think snapping was a good idea because now I actually have to make sure I post that at that snap, but I still did it nonetheless. I already have a picture set up for this. So, first of all, you get to find out how I look if you haven't looked at my Instagram already. But if you looked at that, you would notice that, yes, I did wear a skirt a while back. And yes, I did wear another skirt again. And then I wore that same skirt again another time, and then the next day I wore another skirt. So I've worn a skirt 4 times. To me, it doesn't mean that much. To others, it might mean more, but to me, it really does not mean that much at all. Well, I don't think it should mean that much, but it does to a lot of people. A lot of people might think it's unmanly and other things like this, but I've never been good at putting my thoughts into words. It's one of those things where you just go and do something, make sure. The thing is that I wanted to do something like this for a long time. I'd always think, if a woman can walk out and... Excuse me, I have a cough right now. Just let me... I was just dying there. But the way I always thought about it is that if a woman can walk out wearing jeans, or shorts for that matter, why can't a man just walk out with a skirt or a dress or something like that, rather than these suits and whatnot? Because I never liked how plain male styles were. There's not much you can do with male styles. There are slight variations, but you can never go all out. You can't go for that cool, awesome summer dress look or that cool, awesome winter type stuff, because it's pretty much the same year after year, all year round for men. Sure, you get your long sleeve and short sleeve shirts, but you don't get those fancy going all out type things. And I always thought that was just ridiculous how I couldn't do that. So I just went ahead. Oh no, my headset turned off, but that doesn't matter right now. So I just went ahead and decided to, why not just go against the grain and do stuff like that? It was never for rebellious purposes. It was just because I want to do this, so I'm going to, and I'm not going to let fear stop me, because oftentimes when you do something like this, people will try to use fear as a way to stop you, which is never the way to go, in my mind. And there's also the parental thing. Well, my parents are, for the most part, I'd say they're okay with it. My father definitely is, because he does cosplay. I'm not going to talk any more about that, but he does cosplay. And you know what? If anyone knows what cosplay is, you would know by now. And my mother, on the other hand, still doesn't quite like the idea. She never liked the idea of my father doing this cosplaying woman type thing, going to cons and cosplaying as a woman. She never liked it, and I'm just gonna get on a huge rant here, because it's really hard for me to put my thoughts on something like this into words, because it's never come to me the way to say it at all. And oh, this is actually spreading the way I wanted it to. That's fantastic. But I thought, why not just share it with the internet? Because the internet is totally a loving community, right? Right? You guys better be. If you're not, jeez. I was wrong about the internet. I thought the internet was a place of love. Well, I'm thinking it's a place of love, but I'm not asking for pity or anything. Not asking for that at all. I'm just telling you guys what's been going on with my life. A lot of people on YouTube like to separate life from YouTube. I wanted to do that at first, but I guess I might as well just start. I'm 14 years old, in 8th grade, which is primary school. From what I'm aware of, I think it's the equivalent of primary school. I could be wrong, but I hope I'm right in saying that it's the equivalent of primary school. But anyway, that's what's been going on with my life. So if you saw the photo, good for you. I think I look pretty nice in there. I might. Now the shoes were a problem. A bit of a problem. I was wearing normal men dress shoes with that. So if you can imagine, that is quite a spectacle. Well, is it a spectacle? I don't even know what to call it. It's something. It is something. And I should probably turn my headset back on, but it doesn't matter. I'll just go out and start mining again and doing stuff and doing things, but I thought I might as well. CC Cleaner, I should really upgrade you or just close you whenever I start these videos. But I hope you all understand what I'm going through and are accepting of me, even though there aren't that many of you to be accepting, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Even you small amounts of people don't, I don't know, because I don't have much of a community, so telling this to people isn't really that insane or anything, but something I wanted to get off my chest. If the words come to me, I'll be able to talk about that more, but I still have not found the perfect way to explain my thoughts in a good manner. My thoughts on wearing clothing. I live by the it's just clothing type standard, but at the same time, it's not like I'm not worried. I'm worried every single time I go out there, which is it's only been 5 times. It's just really hard to explain. I mean, I come out 5 times with let's call them feminine outfits or so-called feminine outfits, and I can be ridiculed about it, Yeah, a woman could be wearing jeans her whole entire life and nobody gives a crap about it, other than other cultures and whatnot. But as of today in America, I'm talking about just America here. I'm not going to get into other cultures, how they function, or religious stuff. But in America, it's just widely unaccepted for a man to wear what, let's call them female clothing. And why am I stepping back? I don't know. Okay, good. We have gold. That's fantastic. It's at least most, if not all, of the people that have seen me seem accepting of it. Some people might be commenting in their heads or commenting on the side. I'm in a, even though I'm in, I'd call it middle school. In America, you call it middle school, 8th grade, or elementary. But either way, I'm in a high school setting where you have your middle school and high school are both the same thing. I'm pretty sure Japan might have something like junior high and stuff. But you have that, so the high schoolers are definitely less accepting of it. I do get bad comments about it, but some people just look at me funny and then get done with it. Some people completely ignore it. So I think it's a pretty good community, actually. Thinking about that, and why did I put all my coal away? That's just ridiculous. It's not that bad at all. I'm just imagining if I were in another setting, when will I get that detrimental moment where someone will try to ensue fear in me by doing some violent action or say something very hurtful that will just try to strike fear into me to get me to stop what I'm doing? I have no idea. We'll have to find out. And hopefully you guys do not just think that's a random photo that I put up of some random guy wearing a dress, because that is indeed me. If you don't like it, then if you don't like what I wore that day, then I don't know. I don't know what to say to you. You people that don't accept it, I will never get it. Because I think it should be as simple as wear what you want when you want. But that's that about clothing and stuff. It's just clothes. If I ever come up with the perfect words to put it, I will tell you. But if not, then that is fine too, maybe. I don't know. I'll probably in the future touch on this again, but probably not for a long time. I don't think. So, I hope you all enjoyed my little story about my life. I don't know, maybe some of you don't like, why are you bringing your real life into this? I have my own problems. Why should I care about your problem? But I thought it was something just to get off my chest. So like if you like, dislike if you dislike, leave a comment letting me know what you think of men wearing what's called female outfits or some other thing, or why you like or dislike respectively, or your own moment of wearing, let's call them feminine outfits. So, yeah. Hope you all enjoyed. Bye.